Yeah, hello, dear students from class 7A and class 7B. How are you? I hope you are all doing well. Today I chose this subject, constructing and solving equations, because I know how important it is for most of you. The objectives of today's lesson is like that. What is the variable and what's a constant? How you find the variable, how you deal with it, and the four construction cases. You have only four cases. If you know how to deal with them, how to determine the value of the variable in these four cases, you can solve any question. So, I know it's a lot of text, but you can read through this. What is the difference between a constant and a variable? A constant is something like pi. You know pi? Pi, how much the value of the pi? 3.141. And this is constant. This is not changeable. It will stay forever. If you see in any mathematical expression a pi, you can substitute immediately the value 3.141 when it is a pi. So it's a constant variable. But if I put you w or x on a and you don't know what is that, so this is a changeable variable. You don't know how, you have to determine this. It's still to be determined. So that's what's the difference between a constant or a variable. A constant is something fixed, is not changeable in the mathematics, or a variable, it is something which need to be determined, still to be determined what value it has. This will be clear in the next minutes. How to find the value of a variable. Now, do you see this equation? We have here x, we have here 2 and pi, and this is a simple equation. It's not something having aim. I put it just like that to show you what's constant here and what's variable. 0 is constant, it's a value. 2 is a constant, it's a value. Pi is a constant because I know pi is 3.14. So you can put here 3.1.4 immediately. The one you don't know is x. We don't know what is x here. So we solve this equation for x. What does that mean? I put all this in this side and I leave x in this side so that I can determine what is x. It looks like something like that. X and everything in this side. Now y is 2 minus and y is pi minus, because if you change this number, if you bring it into the other side of the equation, I mean on the other side, I mean when it jumps over the equal sign here, it will change its sign. Also for the pi, when it comes on the other side, it changes sign. So this is not our subject now, but only I like to tell you I'm solving this equation for x. When I'm solving this equation for x, I have to leave x. Look, I leave x on one side of the equation, I mean in the left side from the equal sign, and everything else in the other side. Now in the other side, I have 2 as constant and pi also as a constant. It is 3.141. So you substitute it here, this one. If you know the pi is a constant and you know the value, you substitute it in the equation, so you can find the equation. So you have to find the value of x. X equals that much. Now I know that the variable x in this matter, in this equation, in this relationship, equal minus 5.141. So this is one thing. Now the 4 construction cases. I have here 4 construction cases. You don't have a 5, it's only 4. Maybe it comes sometimes combined. What I mean by combined, plus with multiplication, or plus with division, or minus with multiplication, or minus with division, but they are the same. It's only these 4 cases. You have to know only these 4 cases. So case 1, x plus 4 equal 11, x minus 4 equal 9, 3 multiplied by x. This is 3x, but it's a multiplication in between them, and x divided by 2 equal 4. I shall go one by one. Now before I go to them, I like to tell you something about equality. Equality, this is an equality. Look, 10 equal 10. Is that correct? Yes, 10 is equal to 10. If you do something to the left side, if you add 2 in the left side, for any reason, only you like to add 2. In the philosophy of mathematics, in an equality situation, if you add 2 here, you have to do it if you like not to change the physical effect or the mathematical effect, you have to plus also 2 on the other side. Otherwise, it's going to be like this. 10 plus 2 equal 12, and 10 comes here. Is 12 equal to 10? No. So how can I keep the balance? If you add 2 here, you have to do it also on the other side. So if you add 2 here, if you subtract 2 here, if you multiply 2 here, if you divide 2 here, you have to do it also the same in the other side, so that we can preserve the equality. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so this is wrong. If you add 2 here, you have to add it here also, just like here. Now we come to the first case. You know this one, the first one. Now going to first and second and 3 and 4. You have only these 4 cases. The 4 construction case, x plus 4 equal 11. I need to solve this equation for x. What I do, I have to get this 4 on the other side. Okay, for those who know this, you can only carry the 4, jump over the equal, comes here, it's going to be minus 4. Okay, and 11 minus 4, 7. Or in the detailed way, x plus 4, I have to get rid of 4. How I get rid of 4? What is the opposite operation of plus? Minus. The opposite operation of plus is minus. So I minus the same quantity. So it is plus 4, I minus 4. Why? So that I get rid of them. I eliminate them. So that I leave x alone. So that I know how much is x. So if I here plus 4, I minus it 4, but as I said before, so that we keep on the equality in position, I have to make minus 4 also on the other side. Don't forget this step. This is a step that really a lot of students, they forget. I see them, they forget it. So if you minus 4 here, you minus 4 on the other side, then x is equal to 7. Here the same also. What I have here, minus 4. The opposite of minus is a plus operation. So minus 4 plus 4, you added 4, you add 4 also on the other side. This is the most important case, okay? Plus 4 plus 4. So here I eliminate the 4s so that x stays alone, so that I can find how much is x. And here 9 plus 4 is 13. So important thing is, what I do here when I have such a case, I have to get rid of the minus 4. If you get rid of the minus 4, you use the opposite operation. Minus, the opposite of it is plus. In this case, the third case, is when the x is multiplied by a number. I have to get rid of this. Okay, this 3x is like 3 multiplied by x. 3x is 3 multiplied by x. What is the different operation of multiplication? Is division. So what is the value that I like to get rid of? Is 3. So I divide by 3, but please, again, both sides. You divide both sides by 3. The 3 goes away with the 3, leave x alone, and here 1. And how many 3's are in the 12? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 3, 4. Then it is 4 over 1 and is equal to 4. Is that difficult? It's not difficult. It is multiplied by x. The opposite operation of multiplication is division. I like to get rid of 3, so I divide by 3. But when I divide by 3, I divide this side and also this side. The most important thing, you don't forget the other side, please. This is the same. We have a division process here. So in division, what I do, I multiply. The division by 2, I like to get rid of 2, so I have to multiply by 2. But multiply by 2 both sides. This 2 goes away with this 2 because it's a division here. X stays alone, and 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. This is a combined. This is a combined one. Okay, but it's the same steps. It's not hard. This is an exercise 9.3, page 101. It is like that. I minus 3 here to get rid of 3 first, and I minus the other side also. Left me with 2a equal 10. So now 2 is multiplied by a equal 10. What I do, what's opposite from multiplication? Division. So I divide by 2, but also both sides. Okay, this leaves me with a equal 5. This is the same. This is also a combined. Okay, what you do, you get rid of first the plus 1, you minus 1. It eliminates, leaves you with b over 2 equal 5. This is a division. Opposite operation of division is multiplication. So you multiply by 2 both sides. Also, again, you have b equal 8. I like you to do this homework. Exercise 9.3, exercise 1, 2, and 3, they are very important. Try to go through them, and if you have any question, you can send me a picture of your answer with WhatsApp so that I can see it. Okay? It's not difficult. It's only combined. You know, it's only combined here. We started first. First you get rid of the 3's, and you reach this situation. When you reach this situation, this is a plus situation. But when you get rid of the 3, you go to the multiplication situation. And then until you get a equal 5. It's only a matter of division and multiplications. This is the same. It's only combined. You get rid of the plus 1 and the minus 1, and the rest is easy. Please, any questions, send me your questions by WhatsApp. You can picture them and send it to me so that I can solve it or answer you. Thank you very much for your attention. Until the next video, I wish you all the best of luck and happiness and healthiness.